Sometimes it's not enough to know history. You have to make it too.
My lord!
Don't you remember? I'm dead.
The Shogun has come to us asking for help.
I thought I left a will that said we were not to involve ourselves in the matters of others.
But my lord, we must not allow Nobunaga to just exile the Shogun. Or is there another problem?
Nobunaga moves swiftly. You will soon know.
My lord!
See?
Nobunaga has dispatched an army led by Hideyoshi to destroy us!
What shall we do?
It is still too early to decide.
I bring news! The Tachibana of Kyushu are moving from the south to attack us!
On both sides? What should we do?
You know, I really wanted to be a historian. I really think I've done enough for one life.
Lord Motonari!
The Oda have powerful enemies to the east in the Uesugi and the Saika. They have used the Tachibana because they have not the resources to fight us. Hideyoshi can be considered a decoy. If we rouse our allies to the east, he can be stopped. We must avoid the folly of fighting on two fronts. We will hit the Tachibana with all we have.
Yes, my lord.
If I cannot have peace and death, then I shall have to resurrect myself.
Motonari Mori was known as a man of rare cunning. After bringing his clan to prominence, he faked his own death and disappeared from the public realm. Time passed, and soon Nobunaga Oda, on his path to conquest, invaded the capital city of Kyoto. The ruling shogun fled, relying on the Mori clan to secure his safe passage. Nobunaga immediately dispatched one of his most trusted generals, Hideyoshi Hashiba, to crush the Mori. He further ordered his allies in the Tachibana clan to assist by attacking from the opposite direction. Drawn out of hiding by this crisis, Motonari sprang into action. Sensing that Hideyoshi's advance was merely a distraction, he moved swiftly to attack the Tachibana forces.
Just when I thought my fighting days were over. Chapter 1. Motonari's return. Will anyone even care what happens in this battle?
What are we to do? The enemy's sudden strike has wrested all initiative from us!
The enemy's sights are focused firmly on our base camp in the northeast. If we divert resources to the south, we should be able to take them from behind.
Yes, my lord.
Any who impede our progress must be disposed of discreetly. I had hoped to be more discreet, but at least I got the job done. Unless we claim the central garrison, progress will be difficult. But trying to take that down will attract too much attention.
You wish for me to act as commander? But my lord, surely that is your role.
A dead man cannot lead an army.
Your return has reinvigorated our men, my lord.
comforting. You mean to say that they were uninspired under Terremoto? If it wasn't for Lord Nobunaga, I would not be here. I am a man of solitude. Why must I be forced to wage war?
Huh? Enemy scouts? Hunt them down! Don't let them get away! Forward!
Without Motonari, the Mori are no match for us. We will simply sweep them aside.
Since victory is all but assured, we must aim to keep casualties to a minimum. Lord Hashiba is also on the move. The Mori cannot afford a protracted battle.
We must shore up our defenses and wait for the enemy to crack. We're under attack! They're coming from the south!
It looks like we've been found out.
Open the gates!
Outnumbered, our only advantage lies in stealth. Attracting as little attention as possible.
So you simply surrounded the enemy. That's not very creative. Do you have an actual plan?
Well, I have ordered the dispatch of an ambush unit to the forest, and
It appears the enemy has beaten you to the punch.
yes, it seems they have a strategy of their own. The enemy moves with conviction and purpose, just like when Motonari is at the helm. Their leader now, he would lead a sneak attack through the forest. Better to be safe than sorry.
Sweep the woods for signs of enemy activity. Open the gates!
So they were attacking via the forest. We must respond immediately.
How very diligent of them to come and search the woods.
Why am I not receiving any reports from my men? Something's wrong. The enemy appears to be moving strangely.
Before your brilliance, my lord, the enemy are as lambs to the slaughter.
Underestimated. It makes our job that much easier.
Yes, my lord.
You could come up with some ideas yourself, you know, rather than agree with everything I say. Muneshige, is it not? I see now what your father-in-law saw in you. You clearly are a man of vision to have anticipated my weakness.
Motonari, I knew you must be behind this.
I'm not afraid to die if that's what it takes.
Let's go. I burn with a quiet fury. That was impressive. This man shows great promise. To not discard the possibility that I might still be alive. Josetsu clearly had an eye for talent. Right. Time to finish this off.
You! What are you doing here?
Now, men, counterattack. Overrun the enemy and claim their main camp.
Open the gates! Forward!
Incredible!
All this carnage is pointless if we don't win. Bet you didn't see that one coming.
I must hold out a little longer.
Your father's stubbornness kept me from early retirement. Your stubbornness is ending my retirement prematurely.
So you're Motonari. My father's mortal enemy will not claim victory over me.
Cut an old man a little slack, will ya?
Let's go. I burned with quiet fury. That was impressive.
Incredible!
If you're trying to challenge me, you'd better try harder.
It will be a great honor indeed to claim your head.
Well, you certainly sound like your father. Witness my strength.
Cut an old man a little slack, will ya?
This was a battle we could never have won without your wisdom, my lord. Until we are at peace once more, will you stay and keep your clan safe?
I suppose I have no choice. My loyalty to my people comes first. I dedicate this victory to the sun shining above, or perhaps the moon.
It's verbose and entirely uninteresting. If I were you, I'd give up on becoming a historian.
I apologize. She has little tact.
Potential must not be stifled. It must be nurtured. Now, I have no intention of wiping out the Tachibana,
Why not?
because I cannot bear such a burden on my own. Can you break it? And this?
I see. A single arrow is easily snapped, but 3 arrows...
Can still be snapped.
I'm sorry. She enjoys being stubborn, you see.
So it would seem. But, while 3 might break, what about 10? 100? I don't think even you could break that many.
With one mind, the more arrows you have to support the land, the better. Right?
I thought of it while reading. One day, we will each have our own vision for how the future should be, and will join together to create peace. I hope that dream can come true.
What about Lord Nobunaga? Even by himself, he is strong enough to rule.
That's true. But for all his greatness, Lord Nobunaga will not live forever. And I think it is fair to say that none of his successors are quite the man he is.
You could be more succinct, but I understand. The Tachibana arrow is at your service.